The next book I'm going to read to you is called Moody Cow Meditates, and this is by Kerry Lee MacLean, and this is one of my favorite books because I use it in conjunction with making the Moody Cow jars for the kids. I love to use my character voices in this one too, so feel free to use this in your classroom if you'd like. Moody Cow Meditates. My name is Moody Cow. It used to be Peter, but now it's Moody Cow. It all started one stupid, rotten day when everything went wrong. First, I had a bad dream. A very bad dream, which involved a giant three-eyed alien. What a rotten way to wake up. I wanted to find my mom and tell her about the giant three-eyed alien, but I couldn't find her anywhere. Mom? So I admit I was in a bad mood to begin with. And then I couldn't find my skateboard. It turned out my sister borrowed it. Daisy, stop drawing on my skateboard. Okay, maybe I overreacted when I pulled her tail, but it was my brand new skateboard. So then Daisy had to get me back by tripping me down the stairs. What a monster! That made me mad. So mad that I cut off her doll's hair off. On purpose. Of course I got in trouble for that, which made me miss the bus. I had to ride my bike all the way to school in the snow. That made me really mad. On my way home from school, I hit a snowbank and scraped my knee. There was blood everywhere. Ow! The rest of the way, I couldn't stop thinking about how my rotten day was all Daisy's fault. She put me in a bad mood by drawing on my new skateboard. Or maybe it was the giant three-eyed alien's fault for giving me my bad dreams. Well, whatever. I was so mad that I couldn't even see straight. And when I turned into our driveway, I crashed into my dad's truck. Ow, I think I broke my nose. Well, you can understand that with a bloody, banged-up knee and a banged-up nose, I was madder than ever. I was super mad. I can't take it anymore! And then I did something crazy. I picked up a baseball. And I threw it right through the window on purpose. Unfortunately, my mom saw the whole thing. What on earth are you doing? She yelled. Have you lost your mind? She came outside and took one look at my super mad, rotten day face, and I guess she felt sorry for me. Aww. Are you a widow, Moody Cow? Of course. My sister Daisy heard her say that, and she started shouting, Moody Cow, Peter is a Moody Cow. The next thing I knew, all the kids in the neighborhood were saying it. We need grandfather, Mother said, and she picked up the phone. Pretty soon, my grandfather was sitting in the sunroom on a meditation cushion, and I got to sit on one too. I hear they're calling you Moody Cow, Grandfather said, and he smiled. I couldn't help but smile back a little. I guess Moody Cow was kind of a funny name. See this? He asked, and he pointed to the jar of water. This is your mind, he said. And these, he held out a dish of sparkles, are all your angry thoughts. That, I said, is a jar of water, and those are Daisy's fairy dust sparkles. Come on, Mr. Moody Cow, work with me here. Now what we're going to do is put a pinch of sparkles in for every angry thought that you have. Then we're going to sit here until they all settle down to the bottom. Your angry thoughts will have settled down too. It won't work, I told him. Let's just see, he said. I took a pinch of sparkles and dropped them in the water. Which angry thought is that for? Grandfather asked. That's the three-eyed alien that tried to gobble me up last night. Oh, I see. What a rotten way to start the day. Okay, anything else? I put another pinch of sparkles in for my next angry thought. This is me having to clean the toilet for a whole month for breaking the window, and I hate cleaning the toilets. Me too. What else? I put in another pinch of sparkles and said, this is Daisy drawing on my brand new skateboard with a marker. Oh dear, she did that? Grandfather sighed. Okay, what else? This is the pinch of sparkles when I missed the bus and had to ride my bike to school in the snow. You can ride a bike in the snow? Grandfather asked. I have good tires. Anything else? On my way home, I scraped my knee and I was so mad I crashed into my dad's truck and I think I broke my nose. Ouch, Grandfather said. That must have hurt. It did, and then I picked up the baseball and I threw it through the window on purpose. Wow, you should put in a double pinch for that one. I guess you really did have a Moody Cow day. I sure did. Is that all? Grandfather asked. Yeah, but that's a lot. It sure is. Grandfather put the lid on the jar and shook it up really good. This jar is like your mind right now, he said. Angry thoughts are bouncing all over the place. Now let's see what happens when we let your angry thoughts settle down, Grandfather said, putting the mind jar down in front of me. Just sit quietly and see what happens. I sat up really straight. And then I got to ring the gong. Bong. I just sat and I watched my angry thoughts swirl around in the jar like crazy. And then a few thoughts started to settle down. And then a few more and a few more. It was so still that I could feel my heart beating. It was so quiet that I could feel my breath going in and out, in and out. I felt a golden ray of sunshine coming through the window, and it warmed my back and started to melt the snow and any anger that I had inside of me. Finally, Grandfather rang the gong to end the meditation time. He leaned over and whispered in my ear, Okay, this part is very important. Don't move until you can't hear the sound of the gong anymore. I cocked my head and listened closely. Bong. The ringing got softer and softer and softer until I couldn't hear it anymore. Grandfather smiled and held up the jar. Well, look at this. All the sparkles have settled down, he said. And my angry thoughts have too, I said. I guess if I think about it, I could get mad again. That's probably true, he said. But we had to work pretty hard to get them settled down, so let's not stir them up again. I laughed. I laughed for the first time that day. This thing is cool, I said. Can I keep it? Sure, said Grandfather. He smiled and handed me a jar and a dish of sparkles. A few minutes a day helps to keep that Moody Cow away. I laughed again. Thanks, Grandfather. Can we do this again tomorrow? Of course. Let's try to do this together every day. Now it's been a whole 2 weeks, and I have not had one Moody Cow day. But I decided to keep the name anyway, 'cause I kind of like it. The end.